Miss Miller, can you unmute yourself and turn your camera on?
Good morning. This is cause number 2021-29917 in the interest of Denia McLean.
Hello, I can't hear.
You can't hear, ma'am?
I don't know if it's my phone.
Are you driving?
Give me a second.
Are you driving a car, ma'am?
Fix it. I can't hear. Okay, I can hear now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Miss Miller,
All
if
right.
you can stop driving, pull over so we can continue with the hearing, please.
Huh?
Are you driving at this time, ma'am? Are you driving
No,
a car?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
No, my question was, are you driving a car at this time?
No, I'm parked.
You're parked. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. This is cause number 2021-29917 in the interest of Denia McLean. All parties and witnesses, please raise your right hands to be sworn. Raise your right hand to be sworn, ma'am. I cannot hear you. You solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I swear.
All right, ma'am, please state your name and your relationship to the child.
Kanisha Miller, and I'm the mother of Denia McLean.
All right, and representing the state of Texas.
Kavita Sharma for the state, Your Honor.
All right, court will note that D'Angelo McLean is the non-custodial parent. Mr. McLean was personally served on July 17, 2021 at 1:11 p.m. at 701 North San Jacinto Street in Houston, Harris County, Texas. He's not filed an answer or made an appearance. Is that correct, Ms. Sharma?
That is correct, Your Honor, and we sent further notice to him.
All right, court will note that further notice of this Zoom hearing was sent to him by certified mail return receipt requested, which was delivered on October 8th, 2021, and he has not checked in, correct?
Correct, Your Honor.
Okay, we'll proceed by default.
Thank you. Judge, I would like to call Miss Kanisha Miller. Miss Miller, how many children do you have before the court?
One.
And how old is your child?
She's 10 months and 4 weeks.
And who is the biological father of your child?
D'Angelo McLean.
And how do you know he's the father?
He signed the birth certificate.
And were you all living together at one point?
Yes.
And are you still living together?
No, we're not.
When did you separate?
We separated in April
Of which year?
of this year, 21.
And how would you describe your relationship with the other parent?
I'm dealing with a lot of domestic violence, threats, harassment. D'Angelo has brought his girlfriend to my house to, I guess, terrorize or vandalize my apartment. I had charges filed against him and his girlfriend, terroristic threat towards him, and 2 terrorist threats against his girlfriend.
And did he spend time in jail because of that charge?
He had a violation of parole.
Okay. What is the relationship like between the father and the child?
D'Angelo doesn't provide for the child. He doesn't come see the child. He now, according to his girlfriend, can't communicate with me or the child. So we don't
I'm
talk at all.
sorry, part again?
We don't talk as far as it comes to the child. He doesn't come see her. He doesn't provide anything for her. His girlfriend makes it aware that me and the father don't have no communication. He has a new phone number. He doesn't call. He doesn't check on me or the baby. I have no
Okay.
contact for him.
Is there a protective order, a valid protective order, or restraining order with you
No.
and the father?
No,
Okay. Does he provide any financial support for your daughter?
no,
Does he live in Harris County?
yes,
Do you live in Harris County?
yes.
And when was the last time he visited your daughter?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Was it this year?
Yes.
Has it been since he's been released from jail?
It was probably the first day he was released was the last time. In June, I think he got released.
Would you feel comfortable with him visiting with the child on his own?
No.
How would you want him to have visits with your daughter?
He can have supervised visits every
And
so often.
who would supervise those visits?
His mother,
And what is her name?
Dina McLean.
And does she currently do that with the child? Do you already have an arrangement with her to take the child when he wants to visit the child?
I take her over there to visit him, but he doesn't come to see her.
Okay. And that's at 439 Remington Park
Yes.
Court? And that's the address where you'll continue to take your daughter for the visits?
Yes.
And are you asking for back support?
Yes.
Or, okay, and you understand from the time that he was incarcerated, we will not ask for back support, right?
Yes.
And do you know where the father works?
No, I don't know where the father works, but from his mother, I've heard that he has a job.
Okay, but you don't know for certain where he works or how much he makes?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and how is your child covered under health insurance?
She has Texas Children Medicaid.
Okay, and you reviewed this order with me today, correct?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order that you and the dad be appointed as joint managing conservators of the child?
What is that?
Remember, we talked about it with the dad and you having rights to the health education, medical. You want the dad to consult with you and vice versa for the child, correct? You all want to co-parent together?
I don't want to co-parent.
Okay. You want him to have rights to the child, correct?
Yes.
Okay. But you don't want to see the dad while he's visiting with the child. We've established that, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When we reviewed this order, did you understand everything that we talked about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, ma'am,
Are
in this
you
order it
asking me-
says, ma'am, in this order it says that you're appointed joint managing conservators. That's not what you want, right? You want to be the sole managing conservator and give him a possessor conservator with the right to visitation. Is that right?
Yeah, I want to be in control of everything as far as school, everything else,
Okay.
but I just grant him rights to see her. Is that what
To
you're saying?
visit. All right,
Right.
so we're going to change this order and it's going to say that you're going to be the sole managing conservator and he will be the possessory conservator with rights of visitation. And that'll be supervised by his mother. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna have to amend the order, okay, Ms. Sharma?
Yes, Judge, I will do that. And
All
are
right.
you asking to order that Mr. McLean be ordered to pay child support based on minimum wage at $2.19 a month, starting December 1 and every month after?
Yes.
And are you asking that the court order him to reimburse for a cash medical support at $45 a month?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to bill court costs to Mr. McLean?
Yes.
And are you asking the court to order retroactive child support? That's the back support we talked about at $657, paid at $55 a month.
Yes.
Do you have anything else that you wanted to add outside of that amendment to this? Oh, and I'm sorry. And do you believe that Mr. McLean knowing where you live would cause you or your child undue harm or harassment?
It already happened. He has. I just told you that he brought his girlfriend. I tried to do visitation with him, co-parent, by letting him come to my house, and in return, since he knows where I stay, he has brought his girlfriend to harass me at my place.
Okay, but you don't want him to know where you live if you move to a new place, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And are you asking the judge to approve the order as amended?
Yes.
And Judge, we also have 12 periods of supervised possession with Dina McLean, and that's
Yeah, I see that in the order. Okay. Anything further?
nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, the court will approve the order with amendments regarding conservatorship. AGs to submit